Alright, testing stream. Testing stream. Testing stream. Testing 1. Testing 2. This broadcast definitely is not ended. Welcome aboard.
Enter now at UFC.com/StreamWeek for your
too damn
chance to
loud.
win.
That's too damn loud in my ear, brother. We need to turn that shit down, man.
There's always the next guy.
Man, I don't care about this. I ain't worried about that. We worry about this. What's up, everybody? This is a test stream here. Testing vertical view. Testing multiple. Streaming every different place. Might be buggy. I don't know. Let me know. Any bugs, let me know. Any bugs, let me know. And we'll talk about this here. This here. Bend over. Bend over, Saint Denis.
To the stage first, undefeated in the UFC and on a 12-fight win streak that dates back to
Oh, dang.
2018.
You on a 12? Oh, you on a 12-fight win streak? Oh, you on a... Oh, you want a 12-fight win streak? Am I live? Am I live? Go live.
A warrior who embodies the Mexican fighting spirit. Her
Go live over here.
high-level boxing and grappling have already brought her to the pinnacle
Yeah,
of
continue.
sport. Please put your hands
Why don't it look right?
together for the former UFC flyweight champion, Alexa Grasso.
Yeah, this music is loud, bro.
To the stage.
Yeah, we gotta turn that down, kid. We gotta turn that down. Can y'all hear it? It's loud as hell in my ear. What's it sound like in y'all ear? Rest in peace, Eamon Zahabi. He is not ready for Josue. Man. I'm trying to see if I'm streaming on TikTok. Continue hosting live from that, and you're on live now. I don't know. I'll just leave it alone. I'll just leave it alone. Just leave it alone.
A French technician who's looking to become the first French woman to win a UFC title. She's on a 12-fight win.
You try. Fucking choke my. You get fucking motherfucker. Damn, that dude is ugly. Alright, alright. Alright. Okay, we're doing okay. This is very extensive on hold on. What we're doing here is very extensive technologically. So we've got the vertical version going on over here. Vertical for the old TikTokers and the YouTube shorters. And vertical, horizontal. TikTok, Instagram, Twitters, and Twitches. So this is high demand. I got like a supercomputer over here, first generation supercomputer. It can mine Bitcoin, but it has difficulty transmitting this all over the place, like I'm attempting to do. Unbelievable, right? So anyway, what we're gonna do here today, test this out. Then I could go back and check it out, see if it worked or not. Pick the nose hairs there. I don't hear no nose hairs. This is a no nose hair broadcast. Not with it. Also, UFC 315's coming up, so we got the press conference here. We're going to watch that together. I haven't even seen it yet. I've been busy trying to set this up. My lord, he got like, I needed 3 IT professionals to help me get this broadcasting all over the universe. It's even in China, I think. But without further ado, let's have a look. And again, let me know in comments if something needs to be loud, or, you know, if I ain't loud enough for you. Any of that you just give me a buzz and we'll make it try to happen. Alright, here we go.
It's time for our welterweight main event.
Well, ruh-roh.
First, an Australian brawler who has some of the best hands in the UFC.
And we're going to go over that later, too. I don't know if any of y'all saw the media day with Jack Magdalena, but that was one of the most boring. You really want that? You think Bilal's boring? Man, I present to you the king of boring from Australia. Heartening from, what's that called when you come from someplace? Hailing from some shit.
He's on a 17-fight win streak and has not tasted defeat in 9 years. Now he looks to claim the sport's biggest prize. Please welcome to the stage
All right.
challenger, Jack Della Maddalena. And his opponent on Saturday night, one of the most dominant forces in the UFC at present. He's on an
Oh.
streak and holds wins over the likes of Leon Edwards, Gilbert Burns, and Sean Brady.
The hell out of here.
He looks to make the first defense of his welterweight title reign. Please welcome the champion, Bilal. Remember the name, Muhammad.
Yeah, I think this is going to be relatively easy work for old Remember Thy Name. Thanks a bunch, Dane, and we're good to be here. I gotta pause every once in a while because UFC has me blocked on X. I'm sure they would love to hit me with something over here. Can't do it.
Your run to the title was one of the more arduous of any champion. Now that you're here, it seems like you're still trying to get the respect of the people and some of your colleagues. What kind of statement are you going to make in your first title defense on Saturday?
Man, I love this energy over here, man. I'm excited, right?
Nah.
I've been waiting for my first title defense, and it's finally
Dang, dog.
You're about to see the greatest MMA performance.
Greatest. Man, my man going through puberty still. Hey, I'm one of the greatest times ever. Bilal follows me. That should be nice. Everybody does.
You're going to see the meaning of Canelo hands. Jack goes down in 3, he gets knocked out.
Ooh. Canelo means cinnamon in Spanish, I think, doesn't it? I think we're going to see cinnamon hands. What the hell he said?
Bilal said yesterday as well that he's going to take your soul in this fight. What does that mean to you, I guess?
Here we go. Here we go. They're going to try to sell it. You're not taking my soul, buddy. Or how you do Australia. You're not taking my soul. That was wonderful. Deep. Very deep. Theoretically, I'm on TikTok. Theoretically, we're on TikTok, Instagram, Twitches, X's, maybe a couple others too. Hopefully. I won't know for sure unless somebody says something here. Or I go back and check later. But accordingly, there's some people here, but don't tell me where you're from.
Points for Valentina, all the way up here.
Valentina, let's go.
Said we can't compare you to
Let's get the camera to Valentina. Not that I'm like an epic producer, but I am.
curious, what exactly has Manon
Let's get to
done
her.
that has kind of got under your skin with the disrespect that she's brought?
It's not about disrespect. You asked the question if like.
Oh, it's not the best of disrespect. Oh,
Style. I think our style is completely different.
damn, you sank her style. That's messed up, yo. Why you did that?
Martial arts. Because martial arts is not just only one stance. It's
Are they
not
cheering or
only
booing?
stand-up, it's everything. It's
They're like complete martial artists.
timing. You
I like it. I like
in terms to win the
one-dimensional martial artists.
people who compare our style, they kind of like don't see much.
Boy, this is gonna be the worst press conference maybe ever.
Besides the side of our stance and maybe color of a hair.
Hey, mamma mia.
Another question for Manon, all the way back here. No, earlier this week you did.
Her name is Man
You felt you were
Man On for a reason.
throw more punches. So I'm
She's like more of a man and on a woman.
Valentina on Saturday.
Yeah, damn, that Adam's apple. Well, you get karate chop that Adam's apple. They the police story. I don't like the French accent personally. No offense to the French. It sounds smelly.
You know, the numbers don't lie.
Yeah.
I'm bigger. I'm going to show everyone that on Saturday night.
Manlier.
All the way back here.
Yeah, let's go.
Against Alexa, this is a fight that a lot of fans have been asking you about. You said for a while that people have kind of targeted you as a future champion. So what does a win against Alexa do for your career, and what type of fight can we expect from you on Saturday?
Great, here we go. I gotta sit through all this translation crap. Damn, it look like she came here to advertise her OnlyFans, or what's going on? She look like she ready for a job interview. She look like a bank teller.
Boa noite. Good night.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you're.
Uma vitória contra uma grande ex-campeã contra Alexa Grasso.
Oh. I don't know what she said, but she said something about Alexa Grasso.
E é uma oportunidade de chegar ao
That's an opportunity dodge.
A win on
I know
Saturday
Brazilian.
against a great former champion.
She wants an opportunity dodge against Alexa Grasso.
And an opportunity to fight for his idol.
I don't need a translator. You can just.
One more for Alexa back here. You know, it's been a while since we've seen you try to get back into the win column. It's been even longer since we've seen you have a 3-round fight. You're fighting a young surging killer in Italia. So what do you expect
A surgeon killer? Why the hell would they kill a surgeon? We need more surgeons.
on Saturday?
no Canada.
Oh, dang. Hi, Alexa. I haven't even seen her on. It's been like 4 embeddeds. I haven't seen Alexa Grasso yet. What is she doing? Embedded comes by. She's like, "Get the fuck away from me, Embedded." Sorry about the language. Usually I can edit it out. It's very difficult live.
I feel super happy to be able to be here. It's gonna
You do? I don't. You let me feel you then. Mm-hmm.
be an amazing card. I'm pretty sure that you will enjoy our fight. Like, truly, you're gonna enjoy this fight. It's gonna be explosive.
Man, she's actually serving your dinner up. She's like, "Are you truly gonna enjoy this dish? Prepared everything from scratch."
Question for Jose Aldo. Jose, yesterday at Media Day you said how pissed off you were.
Dong, 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 dong. This guy ain't ready for no Jose Aldo, bro.
How excited are you to get back in there and show these people you are still one of the best in the world, even at this stage of your career?
José, você falou ontem ao longo do dia que falou que estava pra mídia que você estava puto da cara em relação à tua última luta. O
Don't you boo Jose Aldo, Canada.
empolgado você tá
Don't do it.
pra mostrar pra galera quem você é.
Tô muito empolgado, né? Cara, sim, a última luta foi horrível, então espero que próximo sábado agora a gente vai fazer o nosso trabalho bem feito, né? Eu acho que
That man still ain't learned no English. He don't even fake it, like with a couple words, like Anderson Silva used to do. He's just like, fuck it.
Foi pra isso que eu sempre fiz, foi isso que eu sempre fiz na minha carreira, então é isso que eu espero, chegar lá dentro e dar tudo de mim, fazer aquilo que eu sei fazer de melhor.
It's going to be very excited about this fight. Last time it was horrible. I'll tell you what. I'm very excited to go there and show people what I'm about. I've worked with.
I'm sure you all remember the last battle Mario Batista, young Adolf, holding Jose against the fence, Torrey Finney style. But he did it before Torrey Finney, so Torrey Finney did it Mario Batista style. And they all do it Ankalaev style.
Be hard for this, and
Boring.
I know that's what everybody expects for us to put a great show on Saturday.
David Zahavi, you know, look, there are fights, and every fight you have is the most important of your career, but what does it mean to step into the cage with a guy like Jose Aldo, a legend of the sport?
Man. On Embedded, my man's getting like a custom suit made. I'm like, bro, you getting paid what? 50 grand after taxes, 30, and you're gonna spend 10 on a suit, bro? Everybody's Conor McGregor, right? Everybody's Conor McGregor.
Dana, can I speak English and French?
I don't know, can you, bro? What, you need a test?
C'est une grosse honneur pour moi pour me battre contre un...
How do you say, how is the weather? Il fait du soleil, motherfucker.
Une légende contre Aldo. Et c'est un gros moment historique pour moi de me battre ici à Montréal.
Nobody sounds tough in French. Nobody. Could you imagine Napoleon back in the day? I'm here to take your country. I don't know what the fuck they talk like.
Centre Bell. Je sais que Aldo est un peu déçu de ses dernières performances. Et c'est une bonne chose que moi et mon frère Ferraz, on a préparé pour le meilleur Aldo possible.
Man, come on, let's get to it. English. Step it up.
I'm proud to be fighting Jose Aldo. He's a legend of the sport. I'm even more proud to do it here at home in Montreal. I know that he said he was disappointed in his last performance, but it's a good thing my brother and I, for us, we prepared for the best Jose.
Oh, you name dropping your brother, bro. That's cheesy.
Pressure for Ben
Man, he name dropping his own brother. That's like Nick saying, me and my brother,
circumstances,
or Nate saying, me and my brother Nick are gonna.
the motivation he might have.
Man, stand on your own 2 feet, bro. What the fuck is he wearing? Bubblegum?
Salut le Québec. Je suis très heureux de venir combattre ici.
For somebody who looks like you got people who don't look like fighters, real good fighters. He's like the guy that looks like a really good fighter, but not real good. But he's got the look down pat.
Je mets du respect sur son nom, il n'a pas été fini depuis 2013 contre Kevin. Il a fait un passage à l'UFC.
The French is just French sounds like armpits.
Happy to be here in Quebec.
Is that wrong?
Against home soil guy, the Canadian guy, and it's the home soil of a lot of French-speaking hard MMA fighters and champions like GFP. So I'm really happy to be here. And, it's gonna be a war.
A wah? It's gonna be a damn wah.
This week has been something of a whirlwind.
The wah!
Of a packed house here. What does this moment mean to you? How
I don't know, Bubblegum man. What it means to you?
I'm super excited. It's great to be here. Thank you, Montreal. You've always been
I see this guy. He got a nice shirt, a nice suit from
like Benoit was saying.
Men's Warehouse. You know what I mean? He didn't get it all. He spent $150. Reasonable.
For whoever's against me, but I plan on stealing the show.
Wait, who are you? Wait, what?
Question for Dana.
I'm sorry, who?
Ian Gary is the backup fighter for the main event on Saturday night. Is he next in line to take on the winner?
Elaine! Is he next in line?
Gary is the backup fighter for the main event on Saturday night. Is he next in line for the
He
winner?
sounds clearly biased towards Irish.
Anything happens between now and Saturday, he is. But other than that, we'll see how it plays out.
Eamon, question for you. You're looking sharp tonight. You're going to have to be sharp again
Sharp.
on Saturday night. What kind of a fight can fans expect to see
Fight.
when you face off against Jose Aldo?
Ouais, ça va être un combat debout. Je vais le gagner.
Huh? What? Man. That's a whole lot of me not understanding what people are saying going on here.
Regardez en striking. Je suis préparé pour aller 15 minutes. Guys, it's going to be a striking war. I'm going to play the game well. You know, I'm going to keep it on the feet. I'm going to beat him standing.
Similar question for Jose. Jose
You ain't.
said he wants to well with you. Are you willing to get into a war with him on
Who trained you to beat Jose Aldo in striking? Who trained you? Faraz? Who follows me? I'm sorry, Faraz. I like you.
Tô acostumado, então é mais uma guerra pra mim, não faz diferença nenhuma. Eu vou entrar lá dentro sim. Uma guerra, independentemente de qualquer que seja o
I take it back. I like Faraz.
Eu quero ir pra cima o tempo todo, eu quero atacar, eu quero golpear o tempo todo, até chegar a minha vitória, que é nocauteá-lo.
Yeah, he says something like knocky ouch at the end there. I think I know what that means, friends.
This is what I've always done my entire life.
He's gonna give him the knocky oucha.
It's not going to be any different. I'm going to do that. I'm going to push forward all the time. Always attack. Always strike. It doesn't matter win or lose. I'm going to go there on Saturday.
He said knockout, man. I know Brazil. Brazilian. Man, we got people all over the damn planet. Got Australians, Irish.
Message to Jack and fans that think it needs to be saved from you.
He's gonna need the ref to save him tomorrow. I'm on Saturday night, and I break him. He's gonna need the ref to pull me off him. That's what he's gonna need to save him from.
Oh.
Now, Craig Jones was in Volkanovski.
He's gonna need the ref to pull me off of him. I'm gonna be all up in his shit.
Going at you on social media all week. Do you have any words for Craig Jones?
Just keep butt scooting, bro. Nobody's worried about you.
Ah! Oh, oh. Got him. That was a got him. We got him. Craig Jones ain't gonna step up. He playing in his underwear too much.
What's it like having a very vocal backup opponent, and has it been distracting? Were you tempted by the M&Ms at all?
I don't think that's actually Ian's son. And, I don't like M&M's.
Thank you, Jack. Best of luck.
This is the. Hey, it is what it is. You guys love this.
Over here, brother.
I used to.
JD,
Remember we had good press conferences, throwing shit.
you in there and you got a shortcut to the title. Is he just trying to hype the fight, or do you think he actually believes what he says? And do you have a message for him? Because they usually say the quietest guy is the guy that you got to worry about. So what's your message?
This should be the battle of the noses. Yeah, Bilal's nose like this and shit, yeah. I'm Bilal, that's Bilal. And then this guy, he like this.
And one more for Bilal, referring
He
to
like, yeah,
on there.
come Saturday, I'm gonna beat his ass, bro.
Your backyard of Chicago.
He finished.
I know the rest of the division.
And Bilal's like,
You said you guys
nah,
have
bro.
fights already because I know what's
Nah, man.
Friday night. So what's your message
I'm
to
tougher
the
than
rest of the
you.
division?
Rest of the division, you got a champion who's ready to be active, who's ready to fight all these guys. After I get through Jack, then we look who's next. My target's for Jack. Saturday night I break him, and we see what's next.
Bilal doesn't seem very liked there. Toi de toi?
Favori. Mais nous à Montréal, on sait que c'est toi le favori. Est-ce que tu as senti le soutien de Montréal pendant ta préparation?
I heard a lot of favorites. He got a smile like he really said some shit. He like, yeah, I said that, right? Y'all heard me.
Et partagez mes posts sur Instagram et Twitter et tout. Je vous apprécie tous.
Man, her teeth so yellow, look like
Combat ce samedi.
2 rows on an ear of corn.
Et après le combat, vous allez avoir pas de doute que j'ai tout donné samedi soir.
Thank you, Montreal, for all the support. I've been receiving a lot of messages, and on Saturday I'm going to go with everyone in there with me.
Kai Prepolek, you are supposed to compete in the Samurai MMA main event on Friday against
This is why it's going to be easy money on Jose Aldo, guys. They only put the Zahabi guy on because he lives there. You know what I'm saying? They're like, let's see, because they're cheap. They don't want to pay for nobody like good. They always try to find somebody local. They're like, all right, we're going to be in Toronto. Who lives within 50 miles of here? Eamon Zahabi. Perfect. So put your money on Jose. But don't listen to anything I say. Just, don't listen to anything I say. But if you want, I don't care. Fighting!
elite fighter in the world, Benoit Saint-Denis, on a
I feel like I'm watching like The Princess Bride or something weird.
mentally.
I approach just like Rock, coming in, going all in. This is gonna be a fight. It's gonna be
You knew what he said?
Top Canadian technician do work.
Again, whoever Kyle Propalik is fighting, he's local, so bet on the other guy.
What's the question? When am I coming back?
I don't know neither. I'm with you, Dana.
We have the best crowd.
I haven't understood shit.
When are you coming back?
We haven't even left yet.
Hey! Like, damn, bro. You might not even want us to come back. This motherfucker.
On Saturday.
That was good. Unblock me, Dana.
Good? All right. I'm not gonna. We're gonna rip this
I'm gonna.
We'll do some face-offs. Thanks for coming. We'll see you at the weigh-ins tomorrow.
I'm not gonna do the face-offs. I'm gonna pass that down. Flows downstream. You know what I'm saying? Bilal found the one guy that likes him and shit. Oh dang, shorty on the camera. If I was dude in the blue, I would just turn around like, oh damn, am I turned the wrong way? Oh shit, what's up? Let me get a hug while we're here. My music gonna get me a strike or something. I gotta pause it up, chop it up a little bit. You know what I mean? Chop that shit up. Hi Alexa, how we doing? ¿Cómo estás? Hey, ¿cómo estás, güey? Dang, she got that little skirt on too, shawty. I thought she was dressed for a job interview. She dressed for the first date, or maybe she dressed for to be the president. She wouldn't be the president of where's she from? Israel, Brazil, land of the brown peoples. That's a lot of blue, bro. That's just a lot of blue, brother. That's a lot of blue. It's hard to bet on the French, though. Tough one. Yeah, that's my boy back there. Meanwhile, Alexa coming up here looking like, I don't know, man, frumpy. She wearing like my jeans or something. Yeah. Notice how the camera's like, screw Alexa. Perspective. There we go. Oh man. Oh, I wouldn't want to be on that side of Jose Aldo, even though he ain't that big. Jose's like, look that way. Thanks for the advice, Jose. I don't know which one of these dudes is gonna win. I can't pick. Maybe the one in the hat. Which finger stink real bad? They don't know which one to boo the most. They boo Jack. Oh, look at that. Oh, we causing problems. We causing problems. Fabricated. They got to fill them other 30,000 seats that ain't been sold yet. But now look like the Washington Redskins the guy on the side of the helmet. He looked like him if you think about it. They'll always be the Redskins to me because I live close. Ain't no damn commander. What the hell is that?
The Pacers game was the hardest game.
What in the...
You're waiting for your big break, and you're seeing other...
What in the Sharia law is going on here?
You're seeing these guys take the elevator to the top, and you're like, what else do I need?
All right, let's react to something
to
different.
get the bigger fight, the bigger name, the main events. They just made that chip in my
How about that
shoulder
one?
bigger.
Look at that boy. I'm like, shut up, Bilal. Damn. I'm like, Cody want to get deported or what's going on? My man getting ready to get carted off by yellow. This was interesting. I ain't watched this yet neither. Patty and how he lost 40 pounds. Seems interesting. This is basically a test stream, as I've said, everybody. I'm streaming everywhere in every fashion. And let's see, this takes a supercomputer to do this here. 2 of them. It seems to be working, I think. So let's go.
That motherfucker gets fat quick. He's fat as fuck right now. He's fat as fuck. His face is all round and he shows.
Hey man, you can't be playing that crazy ass music, bro.
To the same barber. You devil with the same barber there.
Man, you gotta turn that music off. Who the hell music is that? I don't know, 190 pounds. Alright, good. Turn off the music.
Crunchy nuts. I just put all the calories in them.
Crunchy nuts? What you need crunchy nuts, bro? Not crunchy nuts?
The calculator.
Man, gotta turn that music off. What do you got? An entire album playing here? Good Lord Almighty, we ain't watching shit.
No wonder the 79p a pack.
There we go.
Hey Ben, who the fuck bought them for?
Fuck. Go fuck. Man, I don't need to be seeing your ass and shit. If I can't see Alexa Grasso's ass, I don't want to see yours.
5 weeks of diet. I'm not using them shit forks today. Sure, Ben's got some better ones here. No forks in there. Oh yeah.
Sounded Italian right there. No forks in there.
Get there, well thicker, well more stable.
Look like get with scissors hands. Cut it up. Figures.
For me, just so I can calorie count everything properly, but still macro chef, of course. Always looking after me. Joel's the man. Joel does all our stuff for us. There's a lot of athletes in here.
You know what I'm tired of?
I
Accents.
have to get dialed in. I can't just have the same food as everyone else. I need a certain amount of carbs, certain amount of protein, certain amount of
Too
fat.
difficult.
So he does all that for me. Macro chef's the best. Even out of camp, I have them. This will be hot enough now. Little broccoli, sausage, sweet potato, fries, little bit of chicken.
I bet you's got some sweet sausage.
Hopefully out. Might as well put a bit of food on. Going to Vegas tomorrow.
No music. You no get copyright for me. Nah, man, nah.
Partners as well, known to me, and Elle jumped in today to give me a proper look at Michael Chandler. We fly a week today, day after the derby, so we're here to watch Liverpool versus Everton, and fly the next day.
This ain't got shit to do with the weight cut. All I see him is eating. This ain't got nothing to do with the weight cut. This is false advertising. But I did want to show you guys how boring Jack is. You guys want this to be your champion here. This is what you want to be the champion. Brr.
It's funny.
fight
Brr.
sort of came to you a little bit unexpected. You know, you were sort of preparing, I think it's for Leon, right? And then suddenly did
I'm
shot.
gonna be the best. I'm the best in the world, bro.
Or are you just putting in the miles and the
Ain't
work
nobody better than me.
anyway, so it doesn't really matter
Shit.
if there's a gold belt on the line. You're going to be putting in the work as hard as you can anyway.
Yeah, for sure. Obviously, fine, but this is the big one, you know. I've
This-
been working at this for a long time.
He got rat lit,
Yeah, just
like
another
Kamzat do.
round. I was prepping for a 5
See, he
round
got rat lit.
fight.
Look real close. He got rat lit. Can't deny it.
that I got
Ratliff
the best
Jr.
guy in a 5-rounder. Couldn't put all the work in. Toughest fight of my life.
Bilal's a funny one, right? Because everyone sort of looks
Toughest fight of my life.
Full pressure, lots of takedown attacks.
He falling asleep his damn self.
So in a way, you would think, okay, that gives me something that I know what I have to prepare for. But then he's coming out and saying, he's not going to go for one takedown. He's going to beat you on the feet and all this. Maybe trying to play with your mind a little bit. What exactly have you prepared for from Bilal?
I mean, I guess just all you can do is just watch his previous fights and just that's what you can expect. You know, I think his bread and butter is pushing high pace, mixing it up, takedowns, striking. So yeah, I try not to listen too much to what he's going to say and just prepare as to what we see in his previous
Prepare to put everybody to sleep.
I don't think it's out of line to say that sometimes he doesn't really connect with the fan base. Do you feel like you're getting a lot of support from the fans to try and get this guy out of the title picture?
Yeah, I feel like I've got good fans, you know, fans that have stuck by me for a long time.
So boring,
I think
bro.
they believe in me.
Gee.
Yeah. I appreciate my fans, but yeah, that's it. I'm just coming in here to do a job.
And I believe I saw you say in an embedded that you think he's had a nice run, but it's time for him to retire, buddy. What exactly are you going to do to him to make him walk away from the sport on Saturday?
I'm going to try and finish him dominantly, you know.
Guy talks too much. Anyway, what do you guys think about Poatan? You know what Poatan did the other day? Came out and said he doesn't like the UFC's quitting. Then everybody's like, nah, he's on Instagram saying that he's staying. It was all false advertisement. He can't get back on Twitter. The hell you mean can't get back on Twitter? I can get a hold of a customer service representative right now and get back in there. But he wants it to be there still. There's something brewing with Alex Pereira. I wonder what it is. Yes, I wonder. Still, I wonder. Alright, let's steal some news over here. Oh, UFC leaks Ilya's next fight? I didn't see that. That's a month ago. You jerk. 13 hours ago.
Recently revealed that their training camp is focused on grappling and ground control. In response, Hamzat Chimaev fired back confidently. Let them prep for war. I'm prepping for murder.
Wait, didn't somebody else already say that one? Oh, that's trippy. God damn. I'm gonna look at that for a minute.
Drickus wasn't impressed and delivered a sarcastic comeback with a touch of humor. Wow, never heard that one before. Here in the house.
That's a good one. Telling you. Drickus, Bilal. There's some shadow trolls, man.
This
Shadow
past
trolls.
weekend, Nickel suffered the first defeat of his MMA career when he
Whew,
stopped
did
by
he?
Renier de Ritter in the co-main event for the UFC tournament. A few days after the event, Nickel opened up about the loss, admitting that he lacked the experience necessary for a fight at this level.
Alright, now see the problem is they're like, why is everybody's hating on Bo Nickel? Why is everybody hating on Bo Nickel? You know, he's gotta pretend he's confident. That's what everybody does. And then after you don't pretend you're confident, you pretend, you can't pretend like you're weak and meager. So the thing is, everybody remembers when Conor McGregor came out. And Conor McGregor was Mystic Mac and fries everybody, mac and cheese and everybody, and predicting his victories, and then going out and getting those victories. And people are fiending for that. That's gone. Nowadays, people talk a lot of ass. They get fed through the pipeline too quick. And then they're eating these like Sunday lasagna. But anyway, back to the show.
Level.
I think I look at a guy that in RDR that I competed against who he's good everywhere, right? Like he has many knockout finishes, many submissions.
Man, my dude sounded he got a bad cold.
He's
Man, really good submissions. Lozenge around here, tissue.
wrestling, and so going in like I'm just trying to win the fight, and so he was overall just like more well-rounded and more skilled, more experienced than me, and really at the end of the day, like
my man, he all stuffed up. I took a couple shots of that nose, that Naris. You know what I'm saying?
That's what it comes down to. Like he was a better fighter, and now I know I need to get better, right? Like my goal still remains the same.
What were you gonna do if you won? Not get any more better? Now I gotta get better. Now if I would have won that fight, fuck that getting better. I'm just chilling on the sidelines. And here's another thing too. You know what is a bad sign? Whenever you see a fighter talk, anytime a fighter talks about golf, done. Not even if they do it, if they just mention the word golf, done. Always bet the other guy. If you're thinking about golf, it says something about who you are. Yeah, I was gonna say I can't really say things.
So I think that with my skill set and what I've been able to
with
do
my
so
skill
far,
set,
like, there's still so much room to improve, and I knew that going in, but now
I can't deal with COVID Bo Nickel.
To his own early career loss to Uriah Faber. According to Cruz, Nickel can use this defeat as a learning experience and take a big step forward in his development.
See a 7-1 record now, none other than Uriah. Double the amount
People
of
to make
fights
these
he's won.
videos, you
It's
know what I'm
worth
saying?
it. Lose again for.
A recent episode of his podcast, he said that Bo should focus solely on sharpening his wrestling.
So for Bo, it's either this breaks him, and he's like, holy fuck, I'm not God's gift to MMA.
Oh
From the
boy,
UFC,
oh boy, oh
you have
boy.
got to absolutely
You guys
dominate.
need me more than you
So
know
what
it.
are we gonna work on?
Put me on a show with
For
Shaw.
some reason, your takedowns get stuff. You can survive on your feet.
The only thing I gotta tell Shaw is one word, Metamoris, Shaw. And instantly you've won the battle.
Super good.
Kamaru Usman and Henry Cejudo recorded an episode of their podcast, Pound for Pound, featuring Bilal Muhammad as the main guest. However, the episode was never released, which sparked a wave of rumors and speculation. Now, in an interview with Full Send MMA, Bilal Muhammad finally explained.
Because he got his ass
between
kicked.
him and Kamaru.
Kamaru got his butt beat on his own show. He's like, hell no, I ain't putting that out, man. You crazy? He would have beat up a lot. I've been out the next day. Breaking news.
Usman during the recording.
And you're not going to
So
want to put it out there.
what happened?
We were on his podcast, and Henry Cejudo was like, how does it feel to be champion? And you're at the top now. And I'm like, it feels good right now because everybody wants to listen to you. Everybody thinks you're the champ. Usman's like, I was the champ too. It's like, yeah, but you're not the champ anymore. And then he just couldn't let it go. He's like,
oh, you hit a nerve.
You're on a 3-fight losing streak.
You hit that
He's
ego
like,
button.
I still had the belt, and I was like, I'm the champion now. But he just couldn't give me my props, right? It was just one of those where he was just like,
put some spec on my name. Better put some spec on my name.
But you didn't take the head kick better than me, and I think that just triggered him, where he was just like,
That's a
I don't
good
play
one.
these games, man. It's on sight when people talk like that, and I'm just like,
I know, it's so funny when fighters be like, it's on sight. Like, bro, one, we both as fighters, and two, we're looking at each other right now.
right in front of each other.
Wait a
on sight.
minute.
So then,
you guys did it in
Hold
person?
on.
Yeah, it was in person.
Oh, because they do it over Zoom sometimes too,
No,
right?
this was in person. Yeah.
Oh,
We had the
shit.
same manager, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Ali. And Ali was like,
Ali's the goat.
bro, yeah, he's the man. And when he told me to go do the podcast, I was like,
Are you sure? I knew that was coming.
Like, you're good.
I knew that was
It doesn't
coming.
matter to me. Like, I'm the champ. I don't really care. I'll go on the podcast. And then,
I like Bilal for that shit. Honestly, I like him.
Break it up. But,
Oh, you guys actually got into a physical.
yeah. But
have you guys said that publicly ever or no?
I like the way he's like,
I think
fuck
it's-
everybody. I don't give a
out there.
fuck because
But
I'm kind of like that too.
They had the footage, right? Maybe he's waiting.
I'm 10 times
to-
better looking at him. I know,
Stuff out there.
like,
Yeah.
doing an interview like this.
And his longtime friend and teammate Craig Jones trolled Belal Muhammad ahead of UFC 315. He posted a doctored recording of Habib's message, in which Habib mocks Bilal.
You have Craig, I am so sorry about this guy, brother. He talk very stupid, he's sneaky. This guy come to gym with what?
Everybody, what's going on? No chill. Everybody is a comedian in MMA. If you're a female, you're a model. And if you're a male, you're a comedian. There's no just being a fighter these days. You gotta have secondary powers, when you got like your primary ability, and you gotta have your secondary ability. Corey Sandhagen's trying to be funny now, of all people. I mean, leave the comedy to the funny people like me, and leave the fighting to the fighting people like me. Anyway.
One eye and then never leave, brother. Why you no go home? It's crazy.
I can't even listen to that. It's so stupid. So stupid. Childish and shit.
Back Canada this Saturday, but the event may be falling short of expectations. Earlier this month, the UFC promoted the card on X, confidently declaring they are so bad. However, not everyone agrees. One Canadian fan was quick to
Yeah. Whew, look at that arena, boy. If the blue seats is empty, problems. If the white seats is empty, they got some serious problems to deal with. They were like, the camera ain't gonna go nowhere. The camera be like strictly on the ring. Every once in a while, like fighter walk out, they're gonna put all the everybody come to where the fighter walks out. With free seats by the walkout. Everybody come over here. You can meet the fighters, please. Man, that's bad. Bad news. Cause that just takes us all back. It takes us all back. Let me go to this shot. It takes us all back. The UFC's greedy. Said they would never. Dana said he would never jack up the price of tickets and price out the little guy. Cheapest ticket you could get over there, nosebleed. $200-some. Not a lot of money to some people. But the little guy, whatever he said, he wasn't trying to price out. That's a lot of money to the little guy. And the big guy with not much money.
Noting that with less than a week to go, nearly half the seats at the Bell Center remain unsold. 3 meme was posted by Retro Sprite.
Memes.
Number 2 meme was posted by Conscious Passage. And number 1 meme was posted by Azathoth.
Azathoth. Just going over here.
Thank you guys for watching. If you enjoyed the content, please give it a like and subscribe to the channel to stay updated.
Nah, man, I'm gonna give you a damn dislike. Just kidding. But that is kind of messed up of Jack Della Maddalena saying that I don't think Ian Gary's son is actually Ian Gary's son. You know how he ain't supposed to be like talking about the family. Well, he didn't really talk about the family. Talk about what the isn't his son. It's kind of, I don't know. But he's walking that gray area. And it's a weird gray area because he's not really that funny. And to that be a joke, I don't know, man. Especially because the kid looked 100 times more like Ian Gary than that beautifully breasted woman he dates. Or whatever the hell. Beautiful. Prestigious is. Well structured by the surgeon. Let's see. Face-offs, blah, blah, blah. Oh, of course. I'm compiling a list of excuses that every single fighter gives every time they use. And here goes Davison Figueiredo. He's got one of the best ones. I was trying to tell my manager to cancel the thing. I wasn't 100%, of course. Of course, during the week, they're like, oh, I feel better than I've ever been. Best camp I've ever had. Weight's coming off, melting off like a miracle. After you lose, I wasn't 100%. I was injured a couple weeks before. And then he hurt me in the fight. Like, duh. I love when people say that. Like, he hurt me in the fight. He broke his arm in the first round. And, well, mission accomplished. Exposed. Now we got Arman Sarukian versus the other pit bull, the one that nobody's never heard of, wrestling, Moscow, cares. Especially after that garbage wrestling match they want to call it they had the other day. 15 years ago, Mauricio Shogun Hua became UFC champion. I remember that. That's when they like brought Pride over back in the day. And I was like, his name's Shogun, that's cool, but he looked weird. You know, like he built for fighting. Like if he was built like Kayla Harrison, I'd be like, alright, that looks like a Shogun right there. Kayla Harrison looked more like Shogun than Shogun does. Jack Hermanson's coming back versus RoboCop Rodriguez. Everything's set for UFC 317. Every fight in the world is on UFC 317. These motherfuckers act like 316's already occurred as much as they talk about 317. Like, damn. One at a time, brothers. The whole 100 men versus a gorilla thing is the stupidest I ever heard of. Everybody's like, I'm not trendy. I ain't trendy. I'm different. I do everything that nobody else does. Oh, by the way, let me put in my opinion about fucking 100. Whatever the fuck. You know who wins? The asshole who came up with the question. He's the one that won. 100 fucking people in a gorilla. How many Hasbullas would it take? Could 100 Hasbullas take out Derek Lewis? I don't know. Let's ask. What do you think? 100 Hasbullas, one Derek Lewis? It's about equivalent. I'm no mathematician. I'm no geometrician. RDR is supposed to be fighting Robert Whittaker next. That's a very compelling matchup. I'll probably take RDR on it. Guy's something else. He's different. UFC. Kamaru's gonna get washed. He's gonna get washed, bro. Make no mistake, Buckley is going to get that belt. You can take it, can let it alone. Buckley's coming for that belt. Nobody going to stop him. He's on a different level. Genetic freak. Like, he's one of them guys that's like built crazy. Like some black people built like that, the way they look like they're on steroids, but they could actually not be on steroids. Anybody else built like that? Some white dude walking around like that? He on steroids. I'm just throwing that out there. Hey, watch where I'm going over here. Keep this shit beautiful. Whoa, whoa, whoa. It's the opposite of the camera. I'm Italian. I talk with my hands a lot. I had to get microphone hooked on my shirt. Something like that. What else? Oh, yeah, the Dan Hooker watching. Let's watch that. Dan Hooker was watching a fight. It looked like it was a pretty good fight. Let's go look. That's very loud. Very loud. Very loud. Very loud in my ear. Oh, you guys can't see it. My fault.
Check yourself at all times. Be smart. Listen to my commands. Ready? Don't be smart. Fight. I'm fucking talking to people. I didn't judge the fight. I didn't judge the fight. Am I going to judge you?
Somebody's been drinking.
How about when you toe the line, you get the fucking scrap?
How do you tell the line? Shit screams.
Allahu Akbar. Allahu Akbar. Everybody records.
God damn, what you trying to get the... You trying to get ice to come in my house, brother? You don't know that outlaw stuff?
No double leg.
No, shh.
No takedown.
Nah, bro. The Pope. We got a new Pope. Oh, what the hell are these guys talking about? The law snack bar. I'm just kidding. That ain't cool. All religions are cool. But, now we did get a new Pope. An American guy. He's from, Tennessee. Up there, yeah. Yep. Alright, guys. I'm your new Pope. And, first off, we gotta change the holy day from Sunday to, like, Monday. Because Sunday is grilling day, and, that just get on my nerves. When I go and teach everybody about religion. So, yeah, I'm your new Pope. God bless you. My wife Lucinda says bless you too. Is that racist? I don't know. Sounded it. Anything else? Jack being boring. Let's watch Bilal's interview. Where we at? Bilal Muhammad.
What's up? Hi, Bilal. Just waiting.
What's up? What's up, bro?
Quick question.
What's
Is
up?
your shirt a reference to the fight
What?
of Leon against Kamaru? It's
Huh?
let him bully.
Speak up.
You let him bully him? I don't know.
Who let you in the room, little guy?
Right? Yeah, my nickname's Bully B. I do see myself as
Oh, I wanted you guys to notice this. Bilal Muhammad has a cold right here. That could play effect in a fight. I don't like fighting when I have a cold. At all. At all, but I think, listen to Bilal's. He's very stuffed up when he's talking. He's like, it's not really cool. Fight. Getting congestion. Anyway.
As a bully, I bully all these guys in the cage, so I'm going to keep doing it.
And most of you
hear it.
Have you something in mind
Can't miss
for
it.
Saturday nights? Like a clear way to win? Like something precise?
Yeah, I'm going to knock him out. I'm going to go in there. I'm going to show that.
Yeah, I'm
the
gonna
best
knock
boxer
him out,
in the
bro.
welterweight division.
I like saying I'm the best.
Fighter in the welterweight division.
Hey,
and
that better
show,
be.
my dominance again.
But
Do you
dominance
think
will
your
come through.
boxing is underrated today?
100%. I think everything about me is underrated. People go in there and they assume stuff, but when they get into the cage with me, they realize what it is. They realize what these hands do. They realize what this pressure does, and it breaks everybody.
Thank you very much for that.
Remember back in the day when they used to have all the guys would have the press conference together, and one guy would get a question, the other guy would be like, "Yo, fuck that question and that guy." Nowadays, you dish. Same with Embedded. Embedded is lame now. You follow him to the clothing store, and you follow. Take the Zahabi guy, for instance. Episode 1, he's getting a haircut. He's bald-headed. And he goes and gets an expensive haircut. Bald. And the next episode, he's getting a suit. That's what Embedded's become. What happened to training and the long road to get here and all that? Now it's boring.
Well,
Just like this.
Right. You know, I'm just curious, how's camp been for this one? Because this is
Really? Dumbass question. What's he gonna say? That's like a person going into the restaurant and asking the waiter, "Is it good?" You know what I'm saying? What the fuck is the waiter gonna tell you? Nah, it's a piece of shit. You know, how's camp? That sucked. I didn't even do camp. You know what I said? Fuck the camp this time. I wasn't feeling good, sick, broke 2 arms. You know, horrible camp. Hey, Maran.
your first, fight week as reigning champion. Charles Radke, he was in here, and you were peaking at the same time with him. Juliana's got her fight. Yair had his fight last month, and he's just saying, seeing all these
Yair.
fighters like in the gym at the same time is just kind of extra motivation for him to keep up. So I guess, was it like for you to just be, reigning champion here for your first fight week as reigning champion?
I mean, I didn't look at it as like I'm the reigning champion. I looked at it as, bro, your next fight is your toughest fight. It's your hardest fight. But like you said, we're like a small family. So when one of us win, we all win.
Yeah, our team is a small family, bro. When one of us win, we all win. One of us lose, we all lose. It's like a thing we got going on. My man got a cold, brother.
And we're riding high right now. We had a huge win with Ignacio Balmundez, then Yair, and then being in the camp with my brother Charlie.
You know it. You know what's gonna. Bilal's gonna lose. He just said his camp was good. He's gonna lose, and he's gonna blame this cold or whatever he's got. Flu. Whatever. COVID.
We're all pushing each other. We all want to see each other grow, want to see each other get better. And that's what I love about our team. It's like there's no egos, there's nothing there. Like we all want to see each other succeed. They're all here with me now.
That's what I love about team. There's no egos. There's no tissues anywhere. It's very wholesome.
That energy is just different. Feels good. And my mentality is, I got to work harder than the last fight.
If like Mark Coleman was up there, he'd be like, give me the interview now. I'm worried about a little stuff. You know, I mean, I'll shoot it across the room at you. These days, these snowflakes.
This version I am today is better than the version I was yesterday. The version I'm going to be.
Sorry, but I know Bilal follows me. I'm sorry, Bilal, if you see this, just talking shit.
Tomorrow is going to be better than the version I am today. It's just about keep growing and keep getting better.
You said you're viewing this as, your next fight's always your toughest test. Do you see Jack as the toughest all-around test for you? Because
hell no.
Where you fought in a lot of guys already.
That's what I'd have said. I'd be like,
and now you're fighting Jack.
Hell
who you
no.
didn't have history with. So I guess is he the toughest test, or is it just that's how you have to view it?
No, you have to look at it like that.
I'd be like, yeah, that nigga, he was struggling to tie my shoe, motherfucker. Jump up out of here, dumbass.
I never look past anybody. I never, underestimate anybody. So your next fight is always your toughest fight. I'm fighting the best boxer in the UFC. I'm fighting the best wrestler.
And that's another thing that gets on my nerves. Everybody, best boxer. Best boxer. Why? Why is he the best boxer? Because he can throw a 1, 2, and a 3? Whoa! Because he can take an angle? What's so great about his boxing? Like, really? Like, Poirier's way better than him, and Poirier, in my opinion, is not a great boxer. He's okay. He's a good boxer. You know what I'm saying? What makes someone a great boxer? I mean, if you look at what's his face's hands? We're talking about the Maddalena's hands. I know he ain't Italian. You know he's Australian because Italians got big fucking hands. You know, you look at Maddalena's hands, he got the little tiny paw. You know what I'm saying? Nah, man. I could grab Maddalena's. I could slam dunk Maddalena by his head. Look at him, little tiny. Look at Bilal's little tiny hands. All these guys are great boxers. You know what's great boxers? The ones that are hugging my nuts and keeping them fresh. Air it out.
Fighting the best grappler. So I gotta train like I'm fighting all those guys.
I gotta train,
like
bro.
RoboCop.
Train like I'm fighting COVID.
And then after the fight, it'll be like, all right, well, that was easy. So it's okay. Well, we'll see who's next.
You said, I'm not going to shoot for a takedown. I want to show off my Canelo boxing. Jack did an interview and he said, well, I think I can
Canelo boxing.
I'm just a better MMA fighter all around. So this
everybody knows Floyd, but Floyd's better.
Your last one where it was kind of back and forth, bad blood, and the two of you just kind of seem to be trash talking over skill set rather than like personal issues. So I guess
how do
you view just Jack's skill set as a whole compared to past guys?
He sucks.
Yeah, obviously.
He's dumb. He's stupid.
I think he got hot.
He ain't got
He doesn't give up. He showed his last fight.
He
With a
stinks.
broken arm, he still pushed through. But the difference is he's never fought anybody like me. He's never seen somebody like me. There's levels to like pressure. There's levels to experience.
There's levels to depth of sleep, of REM sleep. I mean,
I've been in there, like you said, with everybody. I had to take the long road to get
you ain't
there.
been in there with me.
He got a shortcut. He got a shortcut to the top. And it's nothing against him, right? You take whatever comes your way, but I think that's going to hurt him because when he's in there and, stuff doesn't start going his way and he's looking for his coaches to tell him something, his coaches are trying to look to the past and think of what he did to adjust. There's not going to be no adjustments. Whatever he adjusts, I'm going to adjust better. And I'm going to break him.
Ooh.
I've been asked this 1,000 times, so I'm not going to ask
Big
again.
words.
Is it strange that a lot of fans are viewing this fight as kind of the linchpin to 2 weight classes like welterweight and lightweight? After Saturday, they can start booking a lot of fights? Is it like every interview seems to do it's that?
All right, time for a commercial break. But except I'm actually gonna smoke marijuana. Enjoy this video in the meantime. I'm back. How y'all doing? Good. Let's get back to the thing. Whew.
That seems to be one of the prevailing.
100% tobacco.
What about Ilya? What about middleweight? So does it get annoying after a while?
100%, right? But
I got a medical card for that tobacco.
So all these guys, book your fights right now. 'Cause
Woo!
I'm not leaving Saturday without the belt.
And what do you make of Usman's? He's saying like you guys are backstage together. You might need extra security after the issues you guys have had.
Who?
Kamaru Usman.
The former champion on a 3-fight losing streak. I would had to be afraid of that guy with no knees and no cartilage and a big head. Nah, man, I think I'll be fine.
And what have you made of Ian? We saw.
That's another thing. Kamaru's knees are toast, bro. And I don't know if any of y'all ever trained, but knees is a problem. And Buckley, he's got muscles wrapped around his knees. He gonna walk through Kamaru.
Are you and Ian's son did fun thing where he interviewed you?
And plus, Buckley talks way blacker than Kamaru does. Kamaru be talking too white.
I mean, I think he's doing all the right stuff, right? He took that short notice fight against a guy with a lot of hype, and he won convincingly. I think for him to step up as a backup 2 weeks later, he's talking the loudest right now, especially in a division where if Shavkat's hurt, there's not a clear #1 contender, and the loudest guy in the room is going to get the call. So,
man.
Stuff. I mean, I think you better hope that Jack shows up, because if he does have to step in at short notice, it could be a bad night.
But we've recently seen pictures of Hunter Campbell over in Dagestan talking to Islam, Habib in Dubai and stuff. And it seems like the vibe is they're waiting to see.
Anybody want to do a test and see if I'm actually streaming on TikTok, Instagram? Man, I'm burping smoke. TikTok. Streaming on Instagram. TikTok. I can't believe it. It's a supercomputer I had to buy to be able to do this shit. If you want to stream to everything in the universe, quality, HD, 60 FPS, you better get you some money together, kid. You better get you some dinero. That being said, I should be on TikToks, Instagrams, Twitches, YouTube short and vertical. Who else is doing that? Rumble? Kick? Come on, guys. Come on. Nobody's doing it like me. Nobody looks this good neither. Wait a minute. What are we talking about? Bilal.
If you win or lose, right, if he moves up or doesn't. Is there a chance that they
A chance?
to move up and challenge you without...
Ain't no chance.
Internally, I know you guys are friends and stuff.
No, I don't think they would do that. Like I talk to Habib all the time. He even messaged me the other day. So like,
I talk to Habib all the time. Actually, I'm actually talking to him right now as we speak. Yeah, I got him right here in this ear. Khabib, say hi. Yeah, I talk to him all the time, every day.
they're so big about loyalty, and I'm the same way.
What's the issue with you and Craig Jones going on at the moment? It seems to be a bit of back and forth online.
He's talking, right? He's a character. It's always fun again. I love guys.
Man.
Trash talk, right? When there's a little bit of build up. Jack's not a really
Oh,
big
I just hit a
talker,
button.
so, let's put Craig in the press conference.
I'm sure he would love to do that one. And then lastly, I just saw a video online. Colby Covington hid your food at the PI. I don't know if you're aware of that.
That's so dumb.
But I'm curious what
You know,
you
see, like he's getting ready to say, the video comes out, Colby's at the Performance Institute. He's like, I'm hiding his food from here to here. Like, bro, Colby's, I don't know what's wrong with that boy.
He hid my food. I'm not even in Vegas. That's how much of a moron he is. I don't know what he's doing.
Wise boy, got food in that little one refrigerator anyway.
They need to do a podcast together, the Biggest Losers.
And last one, speak.
And that's another thing, just like golf. When you hear fighters starting to do podcasts, done, man, done. That's why Gilbert Burns is going to lose. That's why Moicano probably ain't going to win that much.
Speaking of that podcast, do you think there's a reason they haven't put it out yet? Or do you think they may be holding it in case
Kamaru Henry.
Or is there a reason why? Did he come off worse, is basically what I'm asking.
Jamal Hill.
I mean, if you're a grown man and you start crying on a podcast, it's your podcast. And
Jamal Hill got some terrible, like I got terrible traction on YouTube too because people like my shorts. So I'm doing this on shorts. But Jamal Hill, man, he famous and he get like 100 views. Like, and he spent some money on that studio, you can tell. Not as much as mine's. His ain't nearly as creative. But, yeah, I mean, he did something.
you start tearing up. Why would you want to put it out there? Unless there's like a really good editor that's going to try to clear it up. But I don't think they got that much money.
Bilal? Right here. Bilal right over here. Other side.
Yeah. So what does a win mean here for you in your legacy, especially with GSP, who will be in the audience, especially in arguably his hometown?
It would be huge, right? Another guy with a double-digit winning streak, and to win it GSP, right? To go to the welterweight division, he's on everybody's Mount Rushmore.
That's so fucking boring. Anyway, another thing, I can if I can interview fighters live now too. I could go over here, like if you give me a I don't know who I want to get, but I could do like an interview up this bitch. You know what I'm saying? So we're set for big things. So who's gonna be the lucky first guy? Anyway, this is fucking really boring. Let's finish up.
A guy that I looked up to, I always watched when I was younger, that you always try to be like and mimic. And just the way he did it, right? He didn't use trash talk. He didn't use any like antics to get.
People forget. Everybody's like, "Oh, George St. Pierre, George St. Pierre." Back in the day, everybody thought the same shit they think about Bilal Muhammad about George St. Pierre. He's boring. He just lays on top of people for 5 rounds. And it's true. But I mean, whatever wins you the fight, whatever wins you the belt, whatever. George St. Pierre was 100 times more dreamy though than Bilal. His little blue eyes and his Toronto voice. Something to behold.
Get to the top. He just used hard work and he won.
I agree with BJ Penn. Jeez, that hit of tobacco. I agree with Joe Rogan though. BJ Penn, back in the day. Rex Khabib. Rex him. BJ Penn. How anybody is. You see BJ? I got BJ Penn right back here. Okay? He wrote the book of mixed martial arts. You try to find that book. BJ Penn's better. You want to talk about 2-division champion? Who do you think did that first?
Every single fight, dominant. And that's what I'm trying to chase, right? That's always my next goal. Is to, you have to have a goal when you're a fighter, right?
That's what I'm always trying to chase, you know what I'm saying? I'm trying to chase the belt, and then I'm trying to chase the Dayquil. After that, some Benadryl, and on to the next fighter.
My first goal was the goal. Now my next goal is the goal. So I'm chasing him, and
that is a big ass nose to be stuffed up. Like, what's he got stuffed up in there, man? Tampons? I mean, that's a big nose. Hey, somebody's on. Who's spamming on my shit? Motherfucker, I got 200 people ain't said nothing. I got one spammer. Oh, no chills. It was a. God damn, man. Well, at least I know the chat works. Thank you, spammer. Remove, and anyone of y'all want to get hacked, go to Stream Boo, something or other. I implore you. Just give me a password like Poetan did. That motherfucker, he didn't get hacked. His password was Chama 369 or something. What was I doing? Oh, we're watching this. Unbelievable. Spammer.
Be chasing him and starting here in Montreal and in front of him is going to be great.
One final one for me. How has Montreal...
I like it, though. It's got the YouTube comment, the Twitch comment, even though it's a spammer. I need a TikToker and an Instagrammer to say hello. X, I know you scumbags are always here. You are always here. You're not going nowhere. Hold on. Now my TV acting stupid. Got some companies I'm working with. Go to fujisports.com if you do anything martial arts related. Get you some gears. Use code WBBJJ. Old ancient code. Get 15% off. Beautiful. And check out rainbet.com. They're always trying to do good biz. Got some other people's in the works. What the hell is going on here? Oh, I got it. Technical difficulties. Alright.
Y'all been the past couple days?
It's been amazing, man. Every single person, every interaction we've had with people has been great. You can just tell it's going to be great energy at the fights. The weather's been great. So excited for it, man. I just need to get some Montreal food.
Well, right here. On one of the embedded episodes, Jack said he's going to beat you, and then it's retirement time, buddy, I think was his quote. For him to kind of, it's one thing to want to win the fight, all that, but for him to, I guess, have flashes of saying he wants to end your career, does that add anything extra for him?
No, I just think he's not really good at trash talk, so he's like...
You don't say.
Like Craig Jones or something like that, but I'm not even close.
I don't even think Ian Gary's kid is Ian Gary's kid. Everybody's like, what?
Close to being at the end. And if he thinks that, if he thinks it's going to be that, it's going to be a long night for him. I think I'm going to go in there, I'm going to break him. And for him to just keep adding these little words, these little phrases, right? He's going to, I'm going to save the division, I'm going to save this, I'm going to do that. I just can't wait for him to eat his words.
Nah, he ain't.
Eat these fists.
Nah, he ain't.
He says, or I know you said before the last fight, and I think it was a little bit taken out of context, the idea of maybe if you didn't beat Leon, that would have been the end for you. Do you think that's maybe in people's heads still somewhere, thinking like, once Bilal loses, he's going to move on?
No, it's not. We're not going to lose. We're going to continue winning. And like I said, I'm here to build the biggest and best legacy the world has ever seen. And I've started...
We who, motherfucker? What, do you and the voices in your head or some shit? Me and Steven, other guys occupying my head, we ain't losing. When I'm down, Steven takes over.
Pretty young. I started late, right? I started at 23 years old. My body feels good. It's the strongest I ever felt, the best I ever felt. We still got 10 more years in us. So when Jack gets to, 38, then maybe I'll give another rematch.
And I know it had taken you a while to get on the spot, and I'm sure you probably wish this was your second or third time.
I'm good with the shit though, bro.
So like, when you get through this fight,
when you're as unlikable and undesirable as Bilal, you got to develop good talking skills. My kudos to him for doing it. He didn't always have that ability. It came later in his career. All of a sudden, he just started swinging back, and I was like, oh, pretty good little snap. Pretty good little snap. I was like, somebody writing this shit for him, but nah, he do it live.
Right the way you want to. Are you wanting to make a quick turnaround and maybe defend the belt again 1 or 2 times this year?
Yeah, 100%. Like, I love to stay active.
Yeah, 100%, bro. Fuck you
like I said, we're a small team, so right after this fight, we're back in camp. Nacho's fighting Fiziev, so I got to get back to work. So
it's gonna be a good fight.
Light work, Jack, and
fight.
Injured, and then Start throwing kicks at Nacho.
Bahamondes versus
Where
Fiziev.
Shavkat is at right now, because we haven't heard too much about his health. He's not. I don't think he'll be here this week. Do you
We want to talk to you about Shave Twat. Have you ever seen where he is? Everybody talk to him?
feel like he's going to be healthy enough to fight on your timeline after this, or are you maybe going to look at Brady or Buckley if he wins, or one of those guys?
Yeah, no, I mean, I haven't heard anything. I haven't been looking for anything. I just been like fully concentrating. My target's on Jack.
I haven't heard nothing. I ain't seen nothing. I'm like, God damn, you a New York Italian, brother? Jesus.
After I beat Jack, finish Jack, then I can start looking at these next guys. But my mindset, we're locked in right now.
Below, right here. Right here, brother.
At the airport, it's like, if you see something, say something. The Italians grab their kids and like, you see that sign? You say anything, I'll smack the shit out of you. You don't say shit.
I know you mentioned that.
Keep mind your own business.
Usually a rock star, when they get on stage, they get to introduce their crew.
Yeah.
Because they've been with
Is that Randy Savage?
What these gentlemen
Yeah.
do and who they are.
Damn, Randy Savage?
Yeah, you know, obviously head
Ask some
coach is
questions.
the man at the helm, Mike Valle. I think the best coach in the world that doesn't get the credit that he deserves. He got 2 world champions. We're just a small gym in Chicago. We're the only gym in the world with 2 world champions. That's my...
Wrong. There's another gym with 2 champions. The problem is I can't remember who the other champion is, but wherever Julia Pena Pena, there is a champion wherever that is. I just saw it the other day.
My brother right there, Lewis Taylor, been with me since the beginning, since high school. I want to be a fighter if I never...
Why don't you say been with us? I mean, we. Yeah, why don't you say that guy been with us the whole time? I don't think you know. I think you're schizophrenic, bro. I need some mind medications.
Met him, didn't get with him, and we've been on this journey.
Mind medications is halal or haram. Haram. You can't do that. Speaking of which, I hope my Muslim friends in here don't get mad, but MMA, don't tell nobody. The whole MMA thing is haram, bro. A whole lot of Muslim people don't know that they playing with fire in their religion. YouTube it. I'm talking like the people with the robes and shit. They're like, no, you ain't supposed to be doing MMA. It ain't me saying it. I just got a new pope. But he's cool. You can beat up anybody. Just say you're sorry. But yeah, man, MMA is haram as heck. He might as well eat a pork meatball. Probably the same thing.
Together from the start, so that's the...
Don't take my word for it. It's on YouTube.
To win the belt with him and to see him win his belt at PFL and then come here and watch me win my belt.
If I was Jack, I'd be like, yeah, you might beat me, but you're gonna burn in hell for eternity, bitch. That's what I'd say.
It should be a Netflix series, and obviously my brother Nacho, my main man, my main sparring partner, my main training
You might as well kiss all them 70-some virgins goodbye, Bilal.
partner, my brother. I'll do anything for him, and literally I get better and I get hungrier every single day, every time I train with him.
Yeah, Bilal, just one.
Yeah, every time I train with somebody, I'm hungry as hell afterwards, thirsty. I don't know, it's like I was burning a bunch of energy off or something.
Where do you rate your ability to kind of talk trash and get under people's skin, right?
2.5, 3.4. Hate them questions.
Actually, we saw Leon Edwards kind of playing it off. He said, "Oh, it's just Bilal, isn't it?" And then we saw what happened. And then recently in his last fight, you got Sean Brady in the post fight giving you a shout out, being like, "What up, Bilal? We got Leon out of there. Like, thanks for getting up."
Bro, I'll be like, bro, can you finish up this question? I just got shit to do here, pal.
Under his skin and not even being
Let's keep it under a couple words.
here type thing. So, where do you rate your ability right now?
I'm the best, man.
You could have just left it with all that other shit. You could have just left out of the question and said, hey, Bilal, where you rate your S-talking abilities? Then we got the whole dissertation about why he's asking the question. Like, way to make this about you, pal.
None of these guys can compete with me in the trash talk. That's what I want. I need a worthy adversary, somebody that's going to try to build it up and talk. But it's just all fun to me, right? Like you said, now they're all trying to be friendly with me because they're like, man, I don't want to talk trash to him because he's gonna embarrass us. So let's just keep it friendly until we get to fight night.
Blow right here. You talked about taking the long road to get here. You've also in the past talked about, the journey is not complete until you're considered the best welterweight to ever do that. So what does that look like to you? Is it chasing GSP's records? Is it quality of competition? Like, how do you measure what's going to make you the best welterweight?
I think quality of competition, right? You look at what I have on my resume.
They should fire every one of these people, whatever company they work for, just fire them. This is why we have Nina Drama around. They're like, people like her is like, even she's tired of dumbass questions. She's like, well, let me see what I can do. Pull my titties out and at least ask a question different than, oh, how was your camp? How was your camp? Anyway. If you're lucky, there'll be something else to talk about. There's a Jesse on Fire video. I just want to make this known. I saw a video. It was like MMA Guru. And he was saying that he could beat up anybody in MMA media. I just want to roll that one back a little bit. Because, Fran, ain't nobody in MMA media fucking with this guy. I'll take MMA Guru and stick him up MMA Joey's rear end and then boop, kick him just out of the way, like poof. All the while Jesse on Fire watching over there saying, nah, go ahead, Tony. That's your game. Yeah, come on, bro. Who you fooling? Shit. My man, he with your karate background, bro? Now, granted, I do like him, and I said nice things to him, and I do like his show, but you ain't. No, sir. I hereby challenge you. Anytime, any art, any athletic thing whatsoever. Sword fight. I beat you in sword fight. But no. In hand-to-hand combat, brother. In hand-to-hand combat, brother. It's not gonna be possible against up front Tony. Anyway, may Allah bless you, may Jesus save you, may Buddha give you all the information you've been looking for, may the Hindu God keep you from turning blue like he did, and in the Lord's name we pray, dies there.